There we go.
That's sync. And let's go. Actually, you know what we never did? We never decided on a name for this thing.
No, we haven't.
So what's a good name for a making podcast? Oh, yeah, I was thinking MakerWeek.
MakerWeek.
Yes.
Yes, that works.
Now,
It's simple.
a fun programming note is that next Sunday is New Year's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So we actually won't be having this next week.
Okay.
But, you have one right now. So that's all you really need. So my first question to you is, when do you think, or when does MP3 become free?
What do you even mean by that?
Are you not aware that MP3 is like technically a format that is protected and everything?
Really?
Yes.
Still?
Okay, you say still, but like it should be coming off right now. Why don't you look that up real quick?
Okay.
So that should be a thing soon enough. Let's see over here. Wait, never mind. The Wikipedia ought to have a good name for it. So 24 years ago. So it should be coming off thing. I don't know.
What do you mean, like it'll be public
25?
domain or something?
Yeah, it should be public domain.
Well, it's already an open format.
Okay, that was a thing.
Yeah, it's already open.
Okay.
Huh. Are you thinking about MP4? Because I know MP4 or like AAC was, I think, had something to do with Apple. I haven't done much research on the actual formats themselves.
Well, in any case, so you were talking about diesel punk earlier,
Yeah.
as an aesthetic. So why don't you talk a little bit about that right now?
Well, you sent me that picture of the Maker magazine. Forgot. I think it was just a Make, whatever. And it showed a diesel punk cell phone that you could make, apparently. Now, even though it's like a make your own cell phone project, what really shocked me more than that fact is the fact that diesel punk is big enough that there would be even a mention of it on Make. Well, I guess it's within the same realm of communities, but like still the only time I've ever heard of diesel punk before that was when talking about steampunk with other people. So
it's just more of a comparison of the different formats.
Yeah.
All right, and I would like to point out that I looked it up for the MP3, and it said the basic MP3 decoding and encoding technology is patent-free in the European Union. All patents having been expired there at 2012 at the latest. In the United States, the technology has become substantially patent-free on April 16, 2007.
Oh.
Because what I'm talking about is like the encoding and the recoding. And so that's why when we just download Audacity, I don't know if you remember there was a DLL that you would have to add to it.
Wait, what?
You had to add a file to it to do MP3s. What was it? Lame? That's what it was. I think they called it lame.
Oh my gosh.
But now it can come bundled in because it's patent free. Hooray.
Awesome.
I think. I don't know. I have to look into that some more.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's that.
But yeah, like I know what you're talking about. There's this video and audio player that I still use every now and then today called VLC. I'm sure you know of it. It's been around for centuries now. I'm pretty
VLC
sure.
is Bay.
Yeah. But I remember specifically downloading packages, like codec packages for it, so that it's able to play different forms of audio and video, and like mixing them together to play like different forms of DVD formats, because back then like when CD drives were still a thing, I'd try to play DVDs on them, but never could because I never had the software for it until I found VLC.
Nice. Well, so Yeah, I mean, I think you summarized it best though with just with the diesel punk aesthetic, that it's like if the 40s never ended.
Yeah.
And
I
things kept improving, but nothing really changed from the 40s.
Well, not even improved, because from what I could see, or at least the articles that I read right after you sent that, and I searched it up, what I came across is that it's more of a dystopian thing, where the 40s and the whole like war effort was still raging.
Oh, really?
On all sides, like, and the whole like fighting against fascism and stuff like that was like, that's a very common theme. And when I searched diesel punk fashion, what came up more often than not were military uniforms. So,
well, we gotta take it to the Japs, you see.
But basically, it's like, from what I could tell, it's like Mad Max if it was less. If it was less about cars and more about tanks.
Well, I mean, you had me at tank now that you've said that. Well, I don't know if you heard or not, but the Glowforge should be coming in soon for us.
Really?
Yes, we finally got confirmation. This is now 2 years later.
Oh my god.
So we got the confirmation email, I think it was Tuesday. And so it should be in within 6 weeks now. The way it works is that they send you an email, they confirm, hey, is this still your address? Are you still living in the same place that you were living in 2 years ago? Because there's a chance you haven't. Just double checking, making sure everything's okay.
Yeah. So
we're like, yes, we do. And so now what we're doing is we sent them a confirmation email and everything. And so our reward for waiting, by the way, is that they're going to send us like $150 of materials, like proof grade acrylics, leather, plywood.
Nice.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
Right.
Because like $150 of plywood gets you a lot of plywood.
Sure. But this is all proof grade, so this is like brand name plywood. Okay, we're talking about some bougie plywood. But the Glowforge is should be on our way. Now they also did a thing where they're giving us a gift card for $20 every month that they were late. So we're at, I think it was 11 months. 11 months.
11.
Well, I mean, from when they announced that they were going to do $20. Yeah. So we are at now like $220 in gift cards for that thing, or like store credit or whatever you want to call it for that. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now with that. Nice. But yeah, I can't wait. So I have to make sure that the studio is all set up in the back, mold central.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna rebuild that? Like, what's the
In my dream, I've torn that down, and there's now a 2-story tall steel building in the back. Not very big, but tall.
Yeah.
And so on the one side, there's like a garage, like a one-car garage with a garage roll-up door.
Yeah.
And then on the end, like there's a glass wall right there. So it's only like 1 story height. Then it goes up to 1 or 1.5 stories. And then there's a large area right in the middle where I've got like all of my equipment.
Yeah.
Drill presses, lathes, all that jazz. And then there's a loft area. So like it extends, but then there's like an overhanging loft. So there's some more stuff down there, like tools or something. And you can go up into that loft area where there's like my the Concord computer. Yeah. And like I've got like all the files and everything there. And so like if I need to do some work in the shop, I've got like the loft space, and then down there I can like look down on the machine, make sure those 3D printers are running.
Oh my gosh.
But then like of course that car garage. Right, that car garage is for, who knows, maybe my tank, maybe something else.
Nice.
So yeah, that's a summary of kind of what's going on right now. It's weird. MP3 is free, finally. People like you darn kids, you wouldn't download a car, but you're gonna download an MP3 encoder.
I mean, any software that I've used so far came with an MP3 encoder built in.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, it was free in quotation marks, and now it's free without the quotation marks.
There you go. That's a good way to summarize it. Well, any case, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. That's the first ever episode of Maker Week. It's a dumb name. Let's just call it a work in progress. Yeah, I don't think it's a dumb name. I think there's some MW stuff that you can do that would be pretty cool. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I think that first one's a wrap.
Cool.
All right, see you next week. And cut. All right, everybody, where's the snacks?